Welcome to Audio, Daily Heartfelt Stories. This is a place where we share simple yet meaningful stories of life, love, and family. Every story is told with honesty, carrying emotions and lessons that may inspire you or bring you a gentle smile. If you enjoy these stories, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, so you won't miss any of our daily uploads. Your support is the greatest motivation for us to continue spreading warmth and positivity. Sparkling heart emoji. The debtor of my family is now my wife. Sometimes when I look back, I still feel a deep compassion for my wife. Today I have a bit of free time, so I want to share my story. My wife and I are the same age. At first, we were just neighbors. We went to elementary and middle school together. Her family back then was quite ordinary. Her father was doing business. Her mother was a teacher, and their household lived comfortably. By the time we were in high school, her father's business took off. He sold their old house and bought a new one, 100 square meters, worth nearly 5 billion VND including land and construction. Since our families were neighbors, our fathers also became close. My family was in business and investment, so we were financially stable. Whenever her father needed to borrow money, my father often lent him some, at first just tens of millions, later even hundreds of millions. Since her father had built a nice house, my parents trusted him. They often lent money at slightly higher interest than the bank, seeing it as both business and building connections. As for me and my wife, we grew closer over the years. After high school, I went to NU. She studied at another university. I had already liked her since high school, but never confessed. At university, she fell in love with someone else. I was sad but accepted it, telling myself it was fine to remain friends. Even after she broke up, when I wanted to confess, she said she wasn't ready for love. She wanted to focus on studying, graduating, finding a stable job first. So I respected that. Later, I returned to my hometown to take over my father's work, while she stayed in Hanoi for her job. We saw each other less, but whenever she came home on weekends, the first person she asked to hang out with was still me. She even joked, "I can't get rid of you. You know, my dad still owes your dad money anyway. So we're kind of stuck." Then one day, disaster struck. Her father declared bankruptcy and ran away, leaving only a handwritten note of apology to his wife and daughter. He was buried in debt, over 11 billion VND, mostly from gambling and betting. Their house was sold for nearly 9 billion, leaving around 2 billion in unpaid debt. With her father gone and her mother retired on a small pension, the one left to shoulder the debt was my wife. Among that debt, over 600 million VND was owed to my family. That's how my best friend, the girl I secretly loved, became the debtor of my family. My father was furious at first, betrayed after trusting her father, but he told me and an older cousin working in our family business to go check on them. When we visited, my wife broke down, kneeling, tears streaming, begging me, "I will repay it. Please, I beg you and your family. This wasn't my fault. It was my father's." She explained how she had to leave Hanoi to care for her mother, who had collapsed mentally and physically after the scandal. Seeing her like that shattered me. The girl I loved, once so full of life, was now broken. But I had to stay firm, promising only, "Let me talk to my family. Don't worry." On the way home, my mind was racing. I still loved her deeply, but I knew my parents wouldn't approve. She was burdened with debt, while they wanted me to marry someone well-matched. When I told my parents what happened, my father calmly sipped his tea and then scolded me. "So every time someone owes us money and cries, you'll come home telling us their sad story? That's not how business works." But then he and my mother suddenly laughed. My father turned to my mother, "See? I told you he loves that girl. Instead of collecting money, he's here feeling sorry for her." I froze. My mother shook her head, smiling, "Well, that's it then. We've lost that debt. If we tried to collect, he'll resent us forever. Then my parents asked me directly, do you truly love her? I blushed and admitted yes. Their answer shocked me. If you love her, go tell her, I love you. Be my girlfriend. Don't worry about the debt, I'll handle it. If I can't, my parents will. That debt isn't hers to begin with, it's her father's. Bring her here as your future wife, and we'll clear it as her dowry. That moment is forever engraved in my memory. My parents smiled warmly, genuinely happy that I had found love. They told me, we're not assigning you to collect debt anymore, we're assigning you to bring home our daughter-in-law. After that, I visited her often. One day she asked, half suspicious, do you like me? Why are you suddenly so attentive? I laughed and told her the truth. My parents gave me a mission, to marry you. As for the debt, I'll take care of it. If I can't, my parents will. They said it's like your dowry. But don't tell anyone. She blushed, half joking, half moved. Eventually, she agreed. Later, I introduced her to my parents as my girlfriend. My parents teased, girlfriend? Just say she's your wife already. And true to their word, instead of a debt contract, what we signed was a marriage certificate. We married. My family gave us land near their house and money to build a home, ensuring we lived separately but close enough to support each other. My wife started working, and together we built a happy life. Now, we have one son, and she's pregnant with twin boys. My parents hired caretakers for her mother and grandparents, making sure they are well cared for. Debt is gone. We have a house, cars, stable jobs, and most importantly, love and peace. My parents adore my wife, often praising her for being hardworking, supportive, and loving. Sometimes I look back and still feel overwhelming tenderness for her. This may sound like a story too good to be true, but it's real. I just want to share a piece of my happiness, hoping it brings a smile to someone's face. Thank you for listening. May you all stay healthy, happy, and at peace. Like, share, and subscribe to Audio Daily Heartfelt Stories. Your support means the world to us and helps us continue sharing love and positivity every day.